Hey guys, it's Bendy Penguin 64. Welcome to a brand spanking new Let's Play of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, a game that I don't talk about as often as I should probably. Yeah, I really don't give this game enough credit when it was actually one of my favourite games from my childhood. Like, when I was a kid, there were several games that were, that defined my childhood, you could say. There's the obvious ones that I've given plenty of praise to already, like Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot 2, Ratchet and Clank, Simpsons Hit and Run, and this was one of those games, but I don't really talk about stumbled on my words for a second. I don't talk about it very often, because I feel like Ty has very much faded into obscurity recently. Okay, I heard ya. I'm sorry for delaying you so much. I'll get started. I guess I might as well let the opening cutscene play because there's very little dialogue at first, so it gives me a bit of time to get my thoughts together. Anyway, yep, thank you very much. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, when I was a kid, I loved this game. I played it to death over and over again, and it's kind of a shame because I feel like Ty the Tasmanian Tiger has kind of slid into obscurity recently, or at least I feel like he has. I don't know, nobody really talks about him that much anymore. It doesn't feel like it unless I'm just looking in the wrong places. But I don't know, I thought, you know what, I do want to give this game some love, and this was actually a considerable candidate for my first PS2 Let's Play. But ultimately I decided Ratchet and Clank had slightly more meaning to me when I was a kid. Like, I don't know, Ratchet and Clank went on to become an extremely successful franchise, and this has... How many games does it have in the series? I think there's 2 games that were released in Europe, there's a third one that wasn't, and I think there was a 4th one came out on Steam just a couple of months ago. I have no idea how I missed that, but apparently there is a 4th Ty the Tasmanian Tiger on Steam. Might pick that up one day, but yeah, we'll see what happens. It doesn't matter, right now we're too busy focusing on the original, the precursor to all of that epicness. Well, that is assuming that Ty the Tasmanian 4 is epic. Did I just say Forg? I'm so sorry.
I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
And I want to be fairly quiet for the next few minutes because there's some important backstory.
Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
I think that bird's probably dead now. Sorry, I said I wouldn't speak. So, that's the important backstory. 2 species hate each other, and now the enemy is being sucked into a giant portal to nowhere. Or at least he's the bird's enemy. He's not our enemy. I say he. It's an entire species, it's not one person. And that actually looks really cool. Looks like something out of Final Fantasy, I think. I've never actually played Final Fantasy.
Those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Murray? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened. I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... That That's when you showed up.
Rude. Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead.
I think there's
of you,
people
mate.
talking outside my door, but I really hope you guys can't hear it.
At home watching the footy, but I tell you what, you do the adventure, and I'll help you out where I can.
So, there we go. That's the important backstory out of the way, like I said. So, two species hate each other, one is now trapped in a dream world, and we've got to save them and put the big bad bird in his place. But first, we've got some stuff to take care of.
Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away. I've heard that if you press the action button, you can talk to me, whatever that means.
So, yeah, first we got to get some tutorial stuff. Okay, never mind. Tutorial stuff didn't last as long as I thought it would.
Then you'll need another boomerang.
This isn't tutorial stuff, this is important story information. There's a distinct difference.
Down to Bly Station. I'll meet you there.
Okay, sure thing, and it's just over yonder. Now, I believe that before we actually go there, there is something that I want to get done right where we begin. And okay, actually, whoa! Sorry, I've got to fix that. The camera control is inverted. Wait a minute. Ty's view normal? No, wait, that's not it. How do I change the camera controls? Configuration. No. Controller vibration. Well, I want that on. I like controller vibration. It makes me feel... Okay, you know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence. I'm so sorry. I don't think I can change the camera controls, sorry. Oh, well, that makes me feel really bad about myself. Thanks for that. Well, anyway, as I was saying, before we go down to Bly Station, and this is going to take so much time to get used to. I hate these kind of camera controls. Although it's been a while since I last played this game, and camera, could you suck anymore? It's been a while since I last played this game, so I've kind of forgotten how a lot of stuff works, but I do remember this.
You little ripper, Ty! You found a fair dinkum rainbow scale. When you find enough, take them to the Bunyip Elder at Rainbow Cliffs.
I believe that there's 25 of those in the entire game, and I cannot remember for the life of me what they're supposed to do, but I don't know, I seem to remember that it's not really worth it, and that's the most pathetic swimming I've ever seen. Although, to be fair, when I was a kid, before I actually learned what swimming was, I wasn't much better, so who am I to judge? But anyway, what was I saying? I don't think that the reward for collecting all the rainbow scales is actually worth it, because I can't remember for the life of me what it actually does, but I'm going to be doing it for the sake of it, because that's very much what Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is about. This is basically a 3D platformer collectathon, I want to say. I think that's the right term, because that's what you do in this game. You just go around from level to level collecting things. There are different kinds of collectibles in this game, and I will mention now, right off the bat, before I go over to trigger that cutscene, one thing that I want to mention right off the bat, there are these collectibles, these are, stumbling on my words, there are collectible pictures in each level, but they're very well hidden, like they're scattered all over the place, and all you get as a reward is just artwork, which I'm not going to bother showing. So I will be collecting everything in this game except for the pictures, but it's okay because you don't really need all of the pictures for 100%. So anyway, now we can get started.
Now, if I just reroute these wires to... I said g'day, mate. Are you deaf?
Goodness gracious me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just making some last-minute adjustments. Well, you must be Ty.
G'day. So, you old coot. What's this contraption?
That was a funny laugh just then.
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so? It's quite simple.
That was some very rehearsed sounding script reading. That sounded very forced, I must say. Matrix? No one pronounces it like that. I get that you're a scientist, but you don't have to bend the rules of language to sound smart. Unless Matrix is a common expression, in which case, I'm sorry that I was so quick to judge.
Oh, they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries? If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
So, how is Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Hey, I was just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created these portals.
That looks
to
really
lead
cool.
Ty to
That is a
areas
psychedelic level
won't
transportation.
just be lying all over the place.
Just our luck.
A lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions. But I'm afraid I can't help you with that. If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of some power matrix of
What the-
advertisements.
What happened there?
There's no point in mucking around. You've got to
Holy
find a
glitch,
second
Batman. That was really awkward.
See you in 2 up.
And I swear I didn't intend that, it just so happened to do that, and oh, this camera control's going to take so long to get used to. Right, like you said, see you in 2 up, which just happens to be right here, so this is the first level. So now we're going to get into what this game has to offer, and like you said, the whole point of this game is to go through each level finding thunder eggs. I momentarily forgot the lingo, as it were.
Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move on.
Sure thing. So, yeah, what happens, you go through each level collecting thunder eggs, and I believe that for each world, I think is the appropriate title. Like, for each set of levels, rather, there's 17 thunder eggs you need to find, but there's also an extra set that are optional, but I will be getting all of them.
Found you a second boomerang.
That's great. Where is it?
See that tree over there?
Yeah?
Well, it's not there.
I don't know why, when I was a kid I found that hilarious.
It's on top.
Although, to be fair, I kind of laughed at it just now.
Oh, great.
No, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, rang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen.
You make it sound so easy.
Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
Well, although it is kind of funny that I mention that because this game is actually not that difficult, I have to say. Like, I seem to remember that it is, like, it has some tricky moments, but as a whole, this is a very easy game. So, I'm going to make a wager right now, and camera, stop getting stuff on stuck. That's not a sentence. Stop getting stuck on stuff. Going to make a wager right now. If I die at any point in this game, then, much like with Ratchet & Clank, I will have to do some kind of forfeit.
I got one.
Not sure if it'll be another hot pepper, but nah, we'll see what happens.
One to go. Come on, let's get a move on, henchman.
What the? It did it again! Thanks for that. And I swear I'm not trying to make the audio glitch out. I don't know. I'm not sure if audio glitches were common on this game, but okay, I blame it on the disc. Yeah, it's okay, I just got a bum game disc.
Gunnies are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the Dunnick, which was the best place to be, given the surprise I got.
Oh, that's a dirty joke.
Julius reckons it's got some
Well, it's not dirty, but it's very immature.
conundrum. But if you
Although, to be fair, no one's going to get that when they're a kid.
the bull dust,
So, you're saying that if I have an accident, I'll end up back at one of these?
something like that.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had no idea what they were trying to say, but basically, translated to English, those dunnies are checkpoints. If you die at any point, yeah, you'll be transported, back to here. Oh, and that's a classic tie attack, biting. I believe that you have 2 main attacks in this game, like square to throw a boomerang, on the PS2 at least, which is what I'm playing this on, and biting like that. Yeah, those are like the... I'd say 2 main attacks, because I'm pretty sure you get a couple every now and then. Well, you get a couple of power-ups here and there, but yeah, like he says, the bite is your primary... Well, no, the boomerang is your primary attack, but, you know, don't knock the bite attack. It's very useful. And I'm so sorry I interrupted you there for a second. Hang on, can you say that again? It sounded like you did a funny joke.
Bite enemies and
Oh, wait, he's doing different dialogue. It doesn't matter. Oh, wait, I completely screwed that up. Yeah, if you press the bite button several times in a row, then you can chain them together and bite several things in a row. Wow, redundancy. That was fun.
Never mind, Ty, move on.
You ripper!
He said something now, wait a minute, he said something pressing the throw button to use them.
Right, here we go. Now we're getting into the proper stuff. So yeah, boomerang is your main attack, and oh yeah, these frills will very quickly try to jump away from you when you try to bite them. You can bite them, but it takes a couple of tries to do it because they're all massive wimps. So yeah, best thing to do, use a boomerang. Although that's going to be a bit annoying to go through right now because we only have the one. And you know, what's time the Tasmanian tiger with only one boomerang?
What happened here?
Boss Cass did this. He's caged all your bilby mates and hidden them across the land.
Oh, yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes with my mates.
Now there's a thunder egg in each area if you free them.
No worries. Unless you're Boss Cass.
Okay, so here we go, getting into the regular mission structures. Well, I say mission, that's probably the wrong word, but yeah, in each level there will be 5 bilbies to free, and what is this?
You young'uns, have it easy these days.
Well, maybe a bit, but...
Get a better look at yourself.
Oh, no, do not tell me that that's easy, because getting used to that right analog stick control with inverted camera... Oh god, there's people shouting. I'm pretty sure you guys heard that. But to be fair, no one knows I'm recording, so I'm not going to hold it against them. But there were people shouting downstairs. Cheers for that. Cheers very much. And here's something else that will be a regular level feature. In each level, there are 10 of these things, golden cogs. We'll get into what those do later in this level. Well, there we go. And there is another one right off the bat. I think that's the only time in the entire game that you get two that close to each other, but I'm definitely not complaining. Like, you know, less hassle on my part, can get it done easily. Just right next to each other.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard about this bloke who found 300 opals, then took them to Julius's opal machine. Anyway, something weird happened, and he ended up with a thunder egg.
It's making some really cool noises. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, like I said, a lot of tutorial stuff right off the bat, but yeah, we have more regular mission structures, as I'm now going to call them. In every level, it looks like there should be something up here, doesn't it? But no, it's just nice scenery. But anyway, in each level, 5 bilbies to rescue, 10 golden cogs, and 300 opals. Take them to the end, and you get a thunder egg. And right here, I think this is just an introduction to enemies that we see once in the entire game. I think. Like, I don't quite remember. These enemies definitely don't appear very often based on what I remember. And as I recall, they're impervious to boomeranging, so we want to bite them. First, have you got anything to say for yourself?
When I was a lad, there was this kid, Toothy Malone, I think his name was, who could bite his way through a dozen pies in less than a minute. These aren't pies, mate, but I reckon you could chomp the lot by pressing the...
Be aware there's always someone that's watching you.
Biting them quickly to reach that thunder egg.
Yeah, here we go, bite chaining. Like I mentioned before when I screwed it up horribly, just tap the circle button or bite button, whatever game version you're playing on. Fast as you can, get up there. Sweet. Let's see, is there a safe way down? I'm going to try just... Oh, it's okay. No falling damage for me just yet, although this game does have falling damage in it. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, they're not impervious to ranging. It's just that biting seems to do more damage. Wait, does it? Yeah, ranging doesn't do as much damage. Not to those guys, at least. Not sure if that's a regular element of gameplay. Might be. Not sure, but I prefer biting, to be honest. I think it looks cool. Oh, and this right here, very useful. When you're running around with a magnet that you can find in those picnic baskets, then all opals will just gravitate towards you. And that is very useful in some of these levels because the camera gets stuck on things. Yeah, that's very useful in some of these levels because a lot of these opals are very well hidden and they take a lot of time to find. Trust me, so many times when I was a kid, I would play this game and it was like, where's that last opal? It's driving me mad. And okay, and second bilby, and we've been recording for about 20 minutes so far. So I reckon that this is probably the best time to take a break for the day. Well, I say for the day, like for this episode. So yeah, we have 137, one more never hurt anyone. We have 137 opals, and we got 2 thunder eggs already, 2 golden cogs, 2 bilbies, yeah, 2 of everything, except boomerangs, but it's okay, we can get that sorted in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and next time on Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, we'll be exploring the rest of 2 Up and hopefully finding a second boomerang. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.